end for Liz Truss. I'm joined now by former Conservative Cabinet Minister Anne Widdecombe. Anne, thank you very much for joining us. And I'm going to ask you straight, does Liz Truss have to go?
I don't think she has to go, and for exactly the same reasons as I wanted to keep Boris, I would argue that she shouldn't, that it's just more instability. But what I think this is the end for is true conservatism. I mean, there we had somebody who was elected precisely because she told the Tory membership that she was going to cut taxes, stimulate the economy, make Britain competitive. I shouldn't use the phrase, but she was effectively talking about Singapore-on-Thames and using Brexit freedoms. True conservatism. Dead in the water. And that I find much more worrying than Liz Truss's personal position. We now don't have a lower tax party. We don't have one.
Yeah, people seem obsessed with wanting to pay more tax. It seems as though people are saying, well, we would have paid more tax, we're not that bothered about it. But then they weren't happy about it when Rishi Sunak initially talked about it. And everyone's now sort of talking about Rishi Sunak as though his policies were amazing and wonderful, when yet this is all, we are where we are, partly due to his policies. I mean...
Well, indeed, and it's ironic, because Keir Starmer actually told his troops to support the reduction in tax from 20 to 19. He told his troops to support it. So you've got here a Tory government lowering taxes, supported by the opposition, and it's all going completely haywire. I mean, that is the sad thing about it. And yes, you're quite right. I mean, Rishi Sunak simply offered more of the same. That is why the Tory party decided they wanted something much bolder. They got something bolder, and they betrayed her.
It feels like they want more of this gruel. They want more. And historically, though, when the Chancellor and the Prime Minister fall out, that usually means it's the end, though, at the end of the tenure for the Prime Minister. Do you see this, though? Because Jeremy Hunt is going to... They don't agree on many things, it would seem. So do you think...
I don't think they agree on hardly anything, quite honestly. I mean, he is an arch Remainer. I'm sure that he will spend an awful lot of time placating his masters in the EU. I don't have any faith at all in what he might do as Chancellor. And if he's starting by just simply overturning the only Tory budget we've had in decades, then, I think you know exactly what is going to follow.